Welcome to How to Retire on Time, a show that answers your questions about all things retirement, including income, taxes, Social Security, healthcare, and more. This show is an extension of the book, How to Retire on Time, which you can grab today on Amazon or by going to www.howtoretireontime.com. My name is Mike Decker. I'm the author of the book, How to Retire on Time, but I'm also a licensed financial advisor, insurance agent, and tax professional, which means when it comes to financial topics, we can pretty much talk about it all. So that said, please remember, this is just a show, all right? Everything you hear should be considered informational, as in not financial advice. If you want personalized financial advice, then request your wealth analysis from my team by going to www.yourwealthanalysis.com. With me in the studio today is my esteemed colleague, Mr. David Franson. David, thanks for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Now, David's going to be reading your questions, and I'm going to do my best to answer them. Please send in your questions right now or anytime during the week. Just save this number, 913-363-1234. That's 913-363-1234. Or you can email questions to heymike@howtoretireontime.com. Let's begin.
Hey, Mike, I have already signed up for a new Medicare plan, but might want to change it. Can you do that? And if so, how do you do that?
Well, David,
Yeah.
I know this is technically the show where I answer the questions, but you're the director of healthcare benefits.
I am.
So do you want to take this one on?
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, you can actually change it. You can. And there are going to be a lot of different situations.
So consult a specialist,
Consult a specialist.
not Chat GPT,
Yeah, that's great for a lot of things. But
to start research.
Yeah, to get on your way there, but it's not the gospel.
Yeah. So keep going.
Yeah, so the bottom line is whatever plan you have signed up for by December 7th of this year, that's what you're going to have starting on January 1st. However, there are certain other situations where you might have a little bit longer. So for example, here in Kansas City, where we are, and this could apply to other places around the country, but there are some plans who are exiting the market. So here in KC, Blue Cross and Blue Shield are exiting. So you get a little bit of extra time because your plan is basically evaporating. You get until December 31st. So you have a little bit extra time.
But don't procrastinate.
Probably shouldn't.
December's for the holidays.
That's
Get this
right.
done before Thanksgiving.
That would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's also another case or scenario where if you have your plan going into next year and you're in January of 2025 and you don't like it, you have until March 31st. But to be certain, you should probably call us and find out those details, and we can see how we can switch you. Or if you're already working with an agent, you should probably just call them. We don't want to be accused of being poachers here.
No.
Yeah.
Work with someone that you trust and respect. Work with someone that's able to give you the full picture and not a siloed, focused picture or strategy or whatever the selection is that ignores the other parts that may be affected by the plan. I mean, really look at the details here, but these things do matter. Mulligans are allowed, but not all the time. You can switch plans. You sign up maybe October 20th, you sign up for something, you say, oh, that wasn't the right plan. And maybe November 15th, you switch it to something else. I mean, it's really whatever plan you last selected is what will happen.
That's right. Yeah. And you might find out, my primary care provider wasn't actually covered on the initial one that I signed up for. What do I do now? Well, it's not too late. We've got sort of the ticking clock that goes till December 7th. There's time.
I just want to throw this out there. If you're going, gosh, I want to double check the healthcare plan that I'm looking for or looking into during this open enrollment season, or, I have an agent, but I maybe I want a different one, or I want to take this from a more comprehensive standpoint. Listen up. This is how we do it. So when someone asks us for healthcare help, what we first do is we say, okay, well, what's your situation? What does it look like? What does kind of your overall plan look like? And then we have context to help you pick the right plan. We don't just say, what plan do you want? Great. And then any potential issues are just your fault. We want to understand kind of the full picture first, and then use the full picture to make recommendations with context. So if you want to have a more informed decision or a more comprehensive decision from a team that can offer investment, tax, and securities advice, basically the full Monty here, what I want you to do during this open enrollment season, save this number right now. Phone lines are going to be open, 913-363-1234. Again, that number is 913-363-1234. When you call in, just say, hey, look, I'm looking for the healthcare analysis. And then they'll gather some really basic information. David will call you back then on Monday. He'll just ask you some basic questions. We'll get you scheduled. Doesn't cost you a dime, but really could help you just optimize and save a few bucks here or there on your healthcare plan potentially. but also help you pick a plan that works better with your overall strategies. In finance, it's all connected. In retirement, it's all connected. Your income, your tax strategies, your healthcare strategies, it's all connected. So why not include the healthcare strategy as a part of all the other strategies? Call right now, 913-363-1234. We'll help you this open enrollment season, pick the right plan, and maybe offer you some other helpful tips to help you get more out of your hard-earned money. Call right now, 913-363-1234. We can help you if you're 65 years or older, if you're in open enrollment season, or if you're younger and you're looking to figure out how to navigate the Affordable Care Act for healthcare without, paying an arm and a leg for policies. You're trying to be tax efficient with your healthcare strategies. All of that, we can help you. David and myself, we do this all day long. 913-363-1234. Call right now. Get the friendly person on the phone. They'll gather some basic information, and then we'll go from there. Again, that number one more time, 913-363-1234. That's all the time we've got for the show today. If you enjoyed the show, consider subscribing to it wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for How to Retire on Time. Discover if your portfolio is built to weather flat market cycles, or if you're missing tax minimization opportunities that you may not even know exist. Explore strategies that may be able to help you lower your overall risk while potentially increasing your overall growth and lifestyle flexibility. This is not your ordinary financial analysis. Learn more about Your Wealth Analysis and what it could do for you regardless of your age, asset, or target retirement date. Go to www.yourwealthanalysis.com today to learn more and get started.